Hello, my name is Jayashree Somaya and my driving school name is Jazz A-1 Driving School. I'm running this school in Newcastle in Australia since 1995 and its name is Jazz A-1 Driving School. Today we'll see about the multi-lane roundabout and how to go through that multi-lane roundabout. Please like my videos, share it and subscribe it. And when you subscribe, you will get a bell icon. Please press it, so whenever I put new videos, you will get the notification and you can see them. Please like it, share it and subscribe it. Thank you very much. Okay, now this is multi-lane roundabout. You can see 3 lanes are coming from this direction, 2 lanes are turning left, and this right lane is going straight as well as right. There's a green board coming. As you're coming this way, there's a green board says 2 lanes are turning left and the right lane is going straight and turning right. So from far distance, whichever lane you are, you have to pick your own lane. If you're turning left and you know 2 lanes are going left, and if you are in the left lane, you'll be fine. If you are in this lane, also you are fine. But if you have to get into the right lane to go straight ahead or turn right, you have to do a lane change with right indicator, mirror, blind spot, mirror. When you come here, there will be a sign here, roundabout operating, or sometimes there is a traffic light too. If the traffic light's operating, it will show you and there will be sign. If it is red light, you must stop behind your line. And this broken line, if there is a red light, if the signals are operating or if the signal is there, then this broken line will be a straight line. So if it is red light, you have to stop at the stop line. So this is that. From this side, 2 lanes are turning right. So there will be sign here saying right lane must turn right, but the middle lane is turning right as well as going straight, and there is a left lane to turn left at the roundabout. From here, there are 2 lanes coming. Left lane is only turning left, and there is an unbroken line here, and right lane is going straight ahead as well as turning right here. There is a single lane for exit here. Now there are 2 lanes coming from that side. Right lane can turn right like that, or you can make a U-turn from here too, and right lane can go straight ahead. So this is your lane in the roundabout and exit in this right lane. If you are in the left lane, you can turn left here. There is a single lane to exit, and if you are going straight ahead, you take the left lane in the roundabout and exit in the left lane. So this is how you should know. Okay, now if you're coming from this lane and turning right, and if it is roundabout operating, you will be approaching slower and you will be looking the cars coming from your right, because sometimes you can't see the arrow. If there's a car here, then you may think it's coming this way, but this lane is turning here. So you are checking in both the lines. As you're coming here, you are going straight ahead is easy when no cars coming from there and no cars in the roundabout on your right in both the lines, because this lane car is turning right, but this lane car can go straight, but this lane car can make a U-turn. So if there is no car in the roundabout on your right side here only, and no cars coming this way, you can go straight. If you're turning right, similar way, you give way to the cars coming from your right and any cars in the roundabout. With right indicator, you enter, and then this is your line to turn right. If you're making a U-turn or turning right around at the roundabout, after giving way to the cars coming from your right in the roundabout or cars coming out from the right side, you, with right indicator, you enter. Once you are in the roundabout, left side car should give you way, get in this line and turn around at the roundabout. So this is how you go. If you're turning left, if you are in this extreme left lane, you can see this is an island which separates this lane and any car coming from there. So, but you are in the extreme left lane, You don't have to worry. You are going through the roundabout, but from outside of the roundabout. So any cars coming this way will not come here because this is an island. So you'll be going this way and turning in your lane. But if you are in the middle lane and turning left, still you don't have to give way to any cars coming from your right or any cars in the roundabout on your right. But when you turn here, you can see further ahead. You have to always look deep whichever street you're turning in. You can see the island finishes here and there is unbroken line and the broken line, and it will say here form one lane. So these two lanes are becoming one. So you have to see, as you are here, you have to see no cars coming. And then when you come here, turn your right indicator on, mirror, right blind spot mirror, and then go. If no cars are coming, no car will be in your right blind spot. If there is a car coming from your right side in the from the right side street, you have to see if you are here and if sees no car coming from his right or no car in the roundabout on his right, if he starts entering, when you come here, you both will be nearly together. So when you are turning, you adjust your speed that when he comes here, you are behind him, and look behind him, no other cars are coming from there. Once he goes, you indicate mirror, blind spot mirror, and when the broken line starts, you change lane. When there is unbroken line, do not change lane. Otherwise, it's a fail item in the test. If you think he's far away and you're turning and you're far away from, he just started coming out and he's far away, and then you pick up your speed, turn your right indicator on, mirror, right blind spot, and start moving in. Check your right blind spot if he's far away. If there's a car here and he's turning and you are coming, you don't have to give way to the cars coming because there is an island, but you are just saying, so he's could be at a lesser speed than you, and you think, oh, there is no car in front of me. If I pick up my speed a little bit, so when I come here, that car would be somewhere here, then I can do easily lane change with right indicator on. You can do it that way. But if you are here and these cars are a little bit in further, then they will pick up the speed, then you slow down a little bit. So after he goes, check, nobody's coming, with right indicator, mirror, blind spot mirror, and you go. If you are coming from this side, and if you are in the right lane, there will be signs saying here, right lane must turn right. So you must read. If you don't want to turn right, when the broken line is there, you do a lane change by checking, indicating left, mirror, blind spot mirror, and do lane change before the unbroken line starts. From here, if the unbroken line starts and if you change line, you will fail the test. In the test, you are not allowed to cut the unbroken line. That's why I'm telling you. So you better change lane earlier. If you want to go straight ahead from the at the roundabout, then you must take the middle lane, because middle lane has the straight arrow. If you want to turn right, stay in this line, give way to these cars and any car in the roundabout on your right, because sometimes there is a trees or some bush in the roundabout, and then you cannot see cars deep ahead. So if there is no car here and no cars coming from here, these cars won't come in your way because there's an island, and then you can enter. When you enter, this is your lane, and stay in the roundabout in the right lane, and then exit with left indicator in the right lane, because you do not have choice of lane. You have to pick the same lane in the roundabout and exit in the same lane with left indicator. Once you are here, once your whole car is out of the roundabout, turn your left indicator off. Some people turn the left indicator off here. You must turn it on. So you are telling these drivers, you must turn your left indicator on. So you're telling this driver that I'm coming out. And if they want to enter, they can enter. So this is what you always remember. And when you are out of the roundabout completely, your four tires are out of the roundabout, turn the indicator off. So if you leave it on, and if there is a car coming from here, he will think, if your left indicator is on, he may get confused. He will think that you are changing lane, and he'll slow down. So to deal, if you don't want, you should not slow any cars down. So once you are exited completely out of the roundabout, turn your left indicator off. That is the requirement in the test. Now, can't turn it off too early. Here you can't turn it off, and you can't turn it off too late after you exit too much from the roundabout. So you make sure you turn your left indicator off here somewhere. That's the requirement in the test. If you're turning left, you're coming from here, and you will have a big sign here, green sign like this, saying which lane is going where. Sometimes it is not there, sometimes just it's written. So when you see, if you want to turn left, you see, is there any special lane? Yes, then this is unbroken line. So from 30 meters before the broken line starts, you must indicate left indicator, mirror, left blind spot, mirror. And when you come here, check your left blind spot again and change lane. If there is no car in front of you, you can't come here too late and cross the unbroken line. In the test, it's a fail item. So change lane earlier. When you come here, when no cars coming from there and no cars here, you can turn. As I told you, if there are plants in the middle of the roundabout, then sometimes you can't see deep ahead, and you cannot see how many lanes are there and which lane is going where. If it is a flat road and no plants or bushes in the middle of the roundabout, then you can see sometimes oncoming side. But the bigger the roundabout, sometimes you cannot see deep ahead well. So make sure when there is no car here, when you haven't got deeper view of the right side of the roundabout, then check around in anti-clockwise direction and no cars coming from your right or from there, then you can turn. It's a single lane to turn in. So that's how you do it. If you are turning from here, if you're turning left, come in this lane. Give way to these cars or any car here, and no cars there and no cars there. Quickly but carefully turn around. But as you start entering also, check again. You take your decision when you are at the roundabout. Here there is a single lane, so you exit there. If you want to go straight ahead, after giving way to them, you can enter, and no car should be here either. Sometimes there are lots of cars coming from here. From your right side. And you are here, but you see they are coming to stop. They are slowing down. Quickly look on their right. If they are not coming out and you cannot see car here because of the lots of plants or a big tree in the middle of the roundabout, but at least you can see this much area. And if there is no car and they are still not coming out, you can quickly get in to go straight ahead. Once you get in, just quick glance and left indicator and exit. And then when you exit this much, you turn your left indicator off. If you see a car coming from here, then see their tires and their indicator. Some people don't turn the indicator on. Then you have to see the tires. If it is coming this way and it's here and these steel cars not coming out, then you can quickly get in. But as you're getting in, you are checking on your right again and in the roundabout on your right that you haven't taken wrong decision. And once you come here, quick glance on the left in both the lanes, the first car only, not too deep, and then exit. If you look too deep, you will slow down while exiting. So you cannot slow down while exiting, but you have to slow down just enough to turn your left indicator on, and with good control over the car, you exit in your lane. You can't get out in other lane or can't go on unbroken line either. So when there is no car here, and if lots of cars coming, you sit here and watch them when they will stop. If there is a car entering from there or car is here entered from there, then they will be looking. And if that car is turning this way, then they may not enter at that time. If they are not entering, you can quickly enter. If this car, when they have, suppose they have stopped because they saw the car here, then they are looking at their tires. As soon as its tires starts becoming straight to come out here, they may quickly enter. So you have to be very, very careful. Do not take decision and just look straight ahead and go. While after you take the decision, you are looking on the right that this car or this car doesn't come out. So you have to be very, very careful this car doesn't come out. Otherwise you will slow him down. Then you fail the test because you have to give way to your right side. So you have to see a lot of things. Okay, now if you are going straight ahead from this lane, then you can take any lane. So now we have come in the right lane. Same way you look around, and when you are suppose when you get a safe gap from the right side in the roundabout, and if you start going, suppose you had got a safe gap, these cars are there but they are stopping, and this car is slightly behind, it's not on your exactly right, and you think I can quickly go in, you can go in, but you have to be very, very careful. And suppose you went in, you go in this lane, this is your lane in the roundabout, and then with left indicator you exit, because you are giving left indicator and telling these cars that I'm coming out. If you want to enter, you can enter, and once you are here, you turn your left indicator off. Today my learner, from the right lane going straight ahead through the roundabout, instead of taking this lane, she came in this line. So make sure you look in the front also. Don't rush in taking decision. You have to see which is my lane in the roundabout and where am I exiting. So don't go in the wrong lane, because this car could be coming up this way. And if you go in the wrong lane, as you are going, this driver doesn't know that you will come out, and he is also looking on the right and entering, and you come out, he may hit you. So you have to be very, very careful of all these things. Okay, when you're coming from this side, if you want to turn left, look at the arrows. Okay, only left lane is turning left. You come here and check on your right and in the roundabout on your right. When there's shrubs in the middle of the roundabout, then you don't know how many lanes are turning right. And if there is no sign here that 2 lanes are turning right from opposite direction, and if you see no cars coming but cars coming from there, and this car is in the left lane, don't think that it will be going there. Look at its indicator. Sometimes he hasn't turned the indicator. Watch his tires. If it starts coming this way, you have to give way to him. But once he starts coming out this way and there's no car behind it and no car starts entering from here, if there are no cars that way, then when he enters, check again, and then with care you turn. But look in the front as you start turning. You're looking on the right straight and on the right side in the roundabout as you're entering, and watching the front, because this is unbroken line. You can't turn here. If you do that in the test, you fail the test. So you have to turn in this line. So you have to watch all those things. If you are going straight ahead, you come in this line, give way to them, and any car in the roundabout on your right. If there is a car here, definitely it will be turning right. If you know that road, that 2 lanes are turning right, but you know the extreme right lane will be turning right or going straight, but we cannot see. So this lane is here only turning right. So when there's a car in the right lane on your right side in the roundabout, do not enter. Let him get out of your way, then see. But if this car gone, then there's a car here and you are coming here, watch his tires and indicator, and then if it is turning right, you have to give way. Then you will come to know that from the opposite direction 2 lanes are turning right. So when there is a car here and you cannot see opposite directions lanes and their arrows, do not take risk. And once this car is out, make sure these cars don't start entering, or this car doesn't start entering. So you have to see a lot of things as you're going. Then once you have a safe gap, you get in, these cars will give you way. Then you're coming here. As you're coming here, when you see there is a lane is merging, you will have to merge in. You are quickly looking on the left deep. If no cars are there, you will go in and you will keep on going. You are on the right side. If you want to indicate left, and just stay there, just and check your left blind spot that there is no car coming from there. If you are making a U-turn, turning right around from the right lane, come in this lane when after giving way to your right side cars, come away this way and then exit with left indicator on and turn it off once you are out of the roundabout. So if you are turning right from here, just right, and you see a car in front of you slightly, and you can see I have to merge in and slow down. Let him go first, then you keep on going. But you have to indicate left, mirror blind spot, mirror in the test, and just keep on going straight. You don't need to come in this way. Just keep on going straight, because this car will keep on coming, and then further ahead, this lane will start narrowing down. At the moment, there is more room for two cars. If the car is far away and you are in the front, then you pick up your speed and merge in before that car comes in your blind spot. So you have to use your common sense with the rules, and that's how you go through multi-lane roundabouts. Thank you.